I am back. I am so sorry that I've been gone from YouTube for quite a while, but I'm finally back and more hyped than ever to get back to making videos for you guys. Now, back to the video. What's up, guys? Blinkers on here, and today we are going to be making the next episode of the Be Crushed by a Speeding Wall series. And in today's video, we're going to be making the monetization for the game. So we will be making a donation button on the left side of the screen that you can press, and that will allow you to prompt the user to donate to you. So you can actually make some Robux from your game. So let's get straight into it. So first we need to go into the Explorer and scroll down until we find Starter GUI, and then we click the plus sign next to it and click Screen GUI, and then underneath that we want to create a text button. So now we're going to want to drag this button to the middle of the screen. So green lines will a bunch of green lines will appear in the middle. And I'm just going to put that on the left. And the background color, I'm going to set this something like a nice, blue. That's good. And then I'm going to scroll down until I find text, which it should be automatically dropped down. But if it's not, then you can just click the drop down. And then I like to change the font to Fredoka 1. And then I like to scroll down and change the text. And we're going to do this and set it to donation, or donate. So now we have donate, but you notice it's very small. So what we can do is we can actually change the text size with this, which is pretty good. And we can actually make it bigger. But for our purposes of the video, I'm just going to click text scaled so that it'll automatically fit for our button, which is exactly what we want. I'm just going to click Control Z to put that back to normal. So now we have a button, and this will actually work in-game, and you can go and you can press it, but nothing really happens, and there is another error that we actually need to fix. So if we go to test, there's this little thing that says device. If we click device, and then we change iPhone 4S, and we can actually, I just have it set as iPhone 4S, but this lets you test how it looks on different devices. So notice how this button is ridiculously big on this phone and on an iPhone. It is much bigger and does not scale correctly like it would on our device. See how it's on the left and it's pretty small, it doesn't block your view? Well, on other devices it would block your view like this. So we need to fix that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the toolbox, and we're going to switch from models to plugins, and we're going to look up auto scale light. Now we're going to click auto scale light. This should be by ZachBytes. Thank you so much, ZachBytes. This is such a great plugin. This will allow us to scale our button with the different devices. So now we're going to, you guys scroll down and you click install down here. This is the free version. And if you want, you can buy the paid version. I haven't used the paid version. I just use the free version, and that's the one I recommend to you. So once you've installed that, you just click plugins up here on the top, and then you go, and then that switches to this tab where you can start doing stuff. But we're going to click the text button under Screen GUI, and we're going to go to plugins, and we're going to do add constraint, and then we're going to go to unit conversion, and for size, we're going to go scale. So now that we've done that, if we go to test and we click device and we go on a different device, it will scale down so that it actually looks really nice on whatever device you're using. Now, if you notice, it may look just a little bit too small. So what you can do is you can just go into here and you can actually change the GUI. So if I click text button, I can make this just a little bit bigger. I can go to test, device. There we go. Now it's a little bit bigger and it's really nice. And this will work on pretty much any device screen that you have. Alright, so now that we've done that, we will add the code for the text button. So underneath text button, we're going to add a local script. We're going to add a variable called local button equals script.parent. Underneath that, we're going to add a function. Function triggered. And then we click enter. And then below, at the very end, we want to add button.mouse button one click. So this will trigger the function whenever, this will fire whenever the button is pressed, but it will not work on consoles, so just be wary about that. This is just a very simple way to make opening the donation possible on computer and on mobile devices, and maybe even Oculus, but I'm not sure about that. But it will not work for consoles, just be wary about that. So then you make 2 dots and do connect, then add the brackets, and then you type in triggered. So it'll fire this function whenever the button is clicked. So now we want to add a new variable, and we want to go local market equal to game game get service. We want to get the marketplace service. And under this, we want to add another variable, local players, equal to game get service players. And we're going to need this because we need a reference to the local player. So if we go into the function, we can do market, the 2 dots, prompt product purchase. Make sure it is product purchase and not prompt purchase. Because when we do this, it'll allow us to make it so that the player can actually buy the product over and over again instead of buying it only once and not being able to buy it again. So in here we do player, and we're going to do players dot local player. We need a reference to the local player to prompt the purchase for, and this is why we have the script as a local script. If it is not a local script, this command will not work. So then we're going to add a comma, and now we need a product ID. So the product ID is like a special set of numbers that define what product you have. So we actually have to go onto the Roblox website and make this product. So I will show you how to do that right now. Alright, so I am in the Roblox Creator Hub right now. This is a website that you have to go to. The link is create.roblox.com. And here, you just go into your experiences that you've been working on right here. I have a bunch of them, but you just click the one that you've been working on recently. And if for some reason you can't find it, you will go into the Creations tab right here, click it, and then you will look for BCrush, or whatever project you're using. So I have mine right here, and on the left, you want to scroll down to monetization and click Developer Products. So I already have a developer product for the donation. This donation is the product that you will need, but if you don't have one down here, which you shouldn't, you click Create a Developer Product. You can upload an image. You can choose a name for it, so like donation, and then for the description, you can go thanks for donating, and the price in Robux can be something like 100 or 1,000, however much you want. Usually I would set this something like 20, because that's just reasonable for a donation. And then you will just click Create Developer Product at the bottom once you've filled out all these fields. But I already have one, so I'm not going to be making a new one. I'm just going to click Cancel, and I'm going to click Donation, or I have this donation down here. So now I'm going to click these 3 dots, and I'm going to click Copy Asset ID. So this will copy the asset ID to the clipboard. See, this is what it says down below. And this will allow you to paste it into the game. So now what you want to do is now go back to Roblox Studio so you can paste it into your game. Alright, so once you're back in Roblox Studio, you need to paste in that code into right after the local player code right here. And make sure this is your code. It cannot be this one right here that I'm using, or else I will get the Robux and you will not. So now that should be all we need for the game. So if I click play, there's a donation button. I click donate. It will prompt me a donation, and I can click 10 Robux, which is how much it was, and the purchase is succeeded. Now, if you don't have Robux and you're trying to test this and you're afraid that it'll charge you Robux that you don't have, when you click this, it'll say, this is a test purchase. Your account will not be charged underneath the cancel and donation buttons. And your image will show up right here above the would you like to buy donation thing. And that is our donation button successfully made. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was our monetization episode, and now you can actually make some Robux from the game. And if you haven't seen the previous tutorials, I don't know why you made it to the end of the video, but you should definitely go and watch the rest of the tutorials so that you can learn about the rest of our game and how the speeding wall works. And if you guys enjoyed the video, click the like button, and if you want to see more, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.